Hello, Westford. Superintendent Bill Olsen detailed the Westford Academy active shooter drill that took place over the school break. We'll tell you where to vote on May 1st. And the library is following a nationwide trend by offering monthly ukulele lessons for anyone wanting to learn how to play. I'm Nancy Burns, and it's time for WestfordCAT News. Before we get started, Westford, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to our free daily publication at WestfordCatNews.org. And if your civic or cultural organization has an event coming up, send the details to news@WestfordCAT.org. School Committee Superintendent Bill Olsen riveted school committee members on April 23rd with his description of the Westford Academy active shooter drill. The drill was orchestrated by public safety officials during the school vacation week. Here's what he said.
One of the most incredible experiences that I've ever been through. I know the police and fire chief and many of the participants, law enforcement, EMTs, fire department personnel, said to me that it was the best training that they've ever had because it was realistic, it was real time. After every exercise, every scenario that involved a student participation, and I mean outstanding student participation. They would debrief and talk about positions, flanking, locations of entry, the pursuit of someone who might be in a school building, even to the point where on several occasions and during the initial training, some of the law enforcement personnel would go to the second floor of Westford Academy. The training was held on both the first and second floor. Would come around a corner and would kind of stop. And at that point in time, one of the trainers stopped the exercise for a second and said, "Nobody stops at all. Nobody hesitates. If this is a live incident and a real incident, we go in and we keep going in until we engage the individual."
The drill took place after a 21-year-old school custodian was discovered in March to be in possession of an illegal handgun on the grounds of Crisafulli School. The custodian was arrested and is no longer employed by the school department. The drill also followed the February 14th shooting of 17 students and adults at a high school in Parkland, Florida. In other school committee news, members heard a presentation by Boston Marathon race director Dave McGilvery, who just co-authored a children's book with an Abbott school educator. Dream Big tells the story of McGilvery's accomplishments as a marathon runner. McGilvery co-authored the book with reading interventionist Nancy Fearer. The two met after McGilvery made a presentation to Fearer's students as part of a project on perseverance and determination. The book is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Here's McGilvery.
That is the single most important thing I think we can teach kids, is to feel good about themselves, because that's the very foundation by which they accomplish anything else in their life. And the hope is that book will help them make them feel good about themselves. So thank you very much for being responsible for getting this book done and inspiring kids and generations more. We're going to do a series. The next book is called The Home Run, and it's when I ran across the country and finished in Fenway Park. And we've just started.
Began. Yep.
Thank you.
Proceeds from the book will go to the Joseph Middlemiss Big Heart Foundation. Watch the entire school committee meeting at WestfordCAT.org.
Hi, I'm News Director Joyce Polino Crane, here with a highlight from the Selectmen's meeting of April 24th. Selectmen learned this week that the Board of Sustainable Westford has canceled the farmers market this growing season, saying in a prepared statement, "After running the farmers market for 12 successful years, it has become increasingly difficult to produce a high-quality, sustainable market with vendors and services that will attract a large enough customer base to keep the market viable. While we are fortunate to have fresh, organic, local food available at supermarkets in Westford, it is difficult to run a successful farmers market when many of the products our market offered are also available 7 days a week just down the street. Here's Selectman Elizabeth Almeida announcing the new development, followed by Town Manager Jody Ross with background information.
And then my second suggestion had to do with the farmers market and the information that we received recently that the market is not happening this year. And that's new news, yes, Mark? And I anticipate there will be a number of people in the community that will have something that they want to say about that, and also asking, what can we do? Will there be a market in the future? You know, just, I think there will be a lot of chatter about it, and I think it might be an opportunity to capture people and energy so that if there is interest in moving something forward next year in a productive way, we have that, the ideas and information and people gathered.
I've been trying to get them on the agenda to find out what their plan was, because they had a 2-year agreement and it's expiring. But honestly, we didn't hear back from them for like 4 or 5 weeks, and then Friday I got an email from Zach Cataldo telling me that they had canceled it for this year. So I had no idea, or truly we might have tried to figure out a different way to hold this going forward. But my understanding is that the farmers have all been notified that we are not having one and their deposits returned, and so I think it's maybe too late to try to resurrect it. But I did reach out to the AgCom. I've also reached out to Healthy Westford and to the Rec Department, all to maybe figure out how we can pull this back together for the future, because obviously there's a lot of people that are, you know, not going to be very happy that this is disappearing.
Find the entire Selectmen's meeting on WestfordCAT.org. Back to you, Nancy.
Now for our feature of the week. A ukulele class at the J.V. Fletcher Library attracted about 15 people on a warm, sunny Saturday afternoon this April 21st. Instructor Julie Stepanek brought her inventory of ukuleles to loan out, showing participants how to play the chords of C, G7, F, and others. She led a round of Amazing Grace, Shoe Fly, Jambalaya, and several other songs. Assistant Library Director Christina Liedberg said Stepanek will lead another class in May and one in June, and then return in September. There's been a resurgence of ukulele playing in recent years. The instrument was first introduced in Hawaii in 1897 and has had its ups and downs since then. In this region, the Indian Hill Music School in Littleton offers a beginner class for adults, and Westford Academy is offering an elective ukulele music class. Find out more about the instrument and the library's free monthly classes at WestfordCATnews.org. The town election takes place on Tuesday, May 1, with only one contested race. There are 4 candidates running for 3 school committee seats. Alicia Mallon, who was appointed last year to an unexpired term, is running for a 3-year seat, along with incumbents Avery Adam and Chris Sanders. Also running for a 3-year term is newcomer Ming-Chen Zhang. There are no candidates vying for the seat Mallon is vacating. Selectmen will appoint someone to fill the remaining 1-year term. In other election news, Mark Cost is running for another term as selectman. Joanne Belanger is seeking re-election to the Board of Health. Incumbents Marianne Fleckner and Susan Flint are running for 2 seats for library trustees, and Darren Wist for another 5-year seat on the Planning Board. There are no candidates for a 5-year seat on the Housing Authority. The polls will open at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. Here is a list of the polling locations. Find more election information at WestfordCatnews.org. You can also visit the Town Clerk's page at westfordma.gov. 3 school committee candidates have recorded their platform statements at the WestfordCAT studio. They are Alicia Mallon, Ming-Chen Zhang, and Avery Adam. Check them out at WestfordCAT.org. Here's news from Town Hall.
Hi, I'm Jody Ross, your town manager. Give you an update this week. Well, we've got our strategic planning retreat scheduled for June 21st at Kimball Farm. It's a fantastic event. This will be our 8th annual. It starts at 5:30 and goes till 8 o'clock. The selectmen at a recent meeting decided that the two topics to be discussed at the beginning of the session would be school safety, and we will have the police department and the school superintendent leading that discussion. And the second topic will be the town center building, which recently received approval at the town meeting to proceed with the design of a building that will replace the fire station when it's torn down. So I encourage you to come. You can RSVP online. We will have more information on our website to follow. Some of the other topics that you will be able to receive information on at this strategic planning retreat are the split tax rate that is currently being studied by one of our town committees. Also, the recreational feasibility study that we recently received a survey, and we're proceeding with what to do next following the results of that. We'll have a table on our cultural council and what they're up to, our Westford Healthy Committee, also economic development, our new building code, which just was released by the state, the new plastic bag bylaw, which regulates single-use plastic bags, and also CPC projects and what they've been up to. And we will also have our board and committee vacancies. So please join us at the strategic planning retreat. Pay attention to more information to follow. A couple other things going on. The Board of Selectmen at a recent meeting also voted to establish safety zones in 2 of our areas in town. So one is the town center, and there will be a reduced speed limit to 25 miles per hour in that area, and also in the Forge Village Center where the Spinners Market is, and Abbott Mill and the Senior Center in that area. More information will follow. We'll be issuing some press releases so you understand those areas. So that's what's going on right now in the town hall, and until next time, thank you.
Matilda, a 2-year-old tiger cat, is in need of a home. Here's Patty Stalker with more.
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back is a perfect proverb to describe Matilda, this sweet little tiger cat available now for adoption at the Lowell Humane Society. Here's volunteer Mary Rockwood with more.
Hi, my name is Mary Rockwood. I'm a volunteer here at Lowell Humane Society, and today we have a lovely gray tiger kitty named Matilda. She's 2 years old, she's a spayed female, and she's an absolute sweetheart. She came to us back in February, and she's been here looking for a lovely home. Placement, she can go with older children. She can go with cats and small animals. We do request a vet reference because she is on a special diet for cystitis, which she's going to have to stay on for the rest of her life. While she's on that diet, she does very, very well. She was surrendered to us, like I said, in February because her family moved and couldn't take her with them. So she's been with us. She's looking for a lovely home, and she is a sweetheart, very curious. As you can see, she doesn't mind being picked up and played with, and now you touched her, she has to clean herself. But she is a very sweet girl.
Matilda is available now for adoption at the Lowell Humane Society. If you'd like to learn more about her or any of the other pets looking for a new home, or if you'd like to learn how to volunteer, donate, foster a pet, or fill their wish list, visit their website at lowellhumanesociety.org. They're located at 951 Broadway Street in Lowell. Call 978-452-7781. You can also find them on Facebook. For WestfordCAT, I'm Patty Stalker.
Rekha Sharma is here to tell you about the benefits of avocados.
Hi everyone, I'm Rekha Sharma, your Ayurveda practitioner, back with a new health tip for WestfordCAT News. Today I'm going to talk about avocado. Avocado is a bliss in disguise. It is rich in vitamin B, C, and E. In Ayurvedic healing, it is considered excellent skin tonic, reduces bad cholesterol, chronic constipation, and helps in regulating insulin secretion, fighting against free radicals, and enhancing ojas, which is the strength, endurance, and brilliance of the body. It also helps in healing of hair loss, insomnia, and joint pains. It helps to bring Pitta, the fire element of the body, in balance and reduces ulcers. So add some avocado in your diet to get the benefits. For skin benefits, use avocado creams and shampoos. If you have any allergies, please contact your PCP before consuming or applying. I'll be back with a new health tip. Bye for now.
Spring is in the air, Westford. Let's take a look at the weather.com forecast. WestfordCAT volunteer Betsy Alvarez is here with suggestions for things to do around town.
Thanks, Nancy. Join a trendy opportunity to make music without a lot of effort. Adults and teens are invited to play the ukulele at the J.V. Fletcher Library's monthly Strum-Along class. The next one takes place on Saturday, May 19 at 2 p.m. Instructor Julie Stepanek will lead you through a number of songs, many from America's Songbook, using just a few chords. Singing is encouraged and ukuleles are available to be borrowed. Ukulele classes are springing up everywhere these days, but few are free of charge like the Fletcher Libraries. Register at westfordlibrary.org. For information, call 978-692-5555. The 19th annual Westford Road Race takes off Sunday, May 6th from the Abbott School, 23 Depot Street. Race times are staggered beginning at 2 p.m. when the Family Fun Run starts. The 5K begins at 2:20 p.m. and the 10K starts at 2:25 p.m. To participate in the race, runners can register at roadrace.westford.org. Fees range from $15 to $35. For more information, call 781-953-3344 or email elcagliano@lycos.com. The event is organized by the Westford Charitable Foundation, Inc., which has given almost $350,000 to the community over the years. Go to crowdrise.com if you'd like to make a donation. The Nashova Players will present The Heights, beginning Friday, May 4th at 8 p.m. at the Parish Center for the Arts. The musical combines Latin dance rhythms with hip-hop lyrics to tell a story about chasing dreams while clinging to your roots. Additional performance dates are May 5th, 11th, and 12th. Tickets are available at nashovaplayers.org. Online reservations are $25.75 per person and $28 at the door. Students and seniors pay $24. I'm Betsy Alvarez, a WestfordCAT volunteer. Back to you, Nancy.
That's it for now, Westford. We leave you with early signs of spring around town.